Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you haven't already seen my last few videos, we moved house 2 days ago. Steve's just gotten back as well. We moved house 2 days ago, so I have filmed a moving vlog, an empty house tour. We have moved into a 3-bed bungalow, and today we're gonna start working on the bedroom. So it's absolutely miserable outside today, and Steve's carrying loads of stuff in from the car. I'm just gonna sit here and crack on. So like I've said before, this property needs quite a lot of work. It needs to be fully renovated, but our plan is basically just to kind of make a couple of the rooms a lot more kind of livable and comfortable for now, so that it doesn't feel like we are living in a renovation property. So the first one we're gonna start on is the master bedroom. Our bed is currently set up on the floor in the guest bedroom because we knew that we were going to start working on the master first of all. So plan is there's wallpaper everywhere. We need to strip that, we need to paint it. We're just going to make it a lot nicer, get our furniture put together in there. If you guys saw the property tour that I did the other day, there's already built-in wardrobes in there as well, so we're going to do a little bit of an upcycle on that. I'm gonna try and do more of like a daily vlog kind of style thing, just so I can break the videos down a little bit more, otherwise they're quite beefy. So I'm starting this vlog quite late in the day. It's 12 o'clock, it's absolutely miserable today, it's so dark and grey. But Steve's just gotten back. We're gonna start off by stripping the wallpaper in the bedroom. There's loads of cracks we need to fill in, all of that, and we need to just basically make it good for the paint to go on the walls, and that's where Steve's just come back from, getting the paint. So I'll talk you guys through that as well, but it's all very exciting, isn't it? I get so many questions about the dogs all the time. They've settled in really, really well. They absolutely love it here. Yeah, happy little puppies, which is good. So shall we crack on? I think we're gonna crack on. Right, so we popped B&Q yesterday and Steve went out, got a few more bits today. So this is for his work computer, as is this extension lead. I think he picked these up from B&M. So it's a big pack of paintbrushes for £10. We also got this, excuse me, random plant pot. It was on clearance for like £13. These are a little clue, well not a clue, these are what colours we're going for basically. I really wanted to order the coat paint, but we just wanted to get started ASAP and I was too impatient to wait for it to ship out. So we're going to go lighter on the walls with low salt and then go a little bit darker on the wardrobe in there. So Steve has just been to pick up the paint for the walls. He colour matched it at Valspar. We've got a few other random bits, like we've got some poly filler. This is the big boy that we really need. So this is the wallpaper steamer that we're going to need to use to get all of the wallpaper off the walls. Rollers, more paintbrushes. That's for another project. Yeah. So first thing is just to get all the wallpaper off, and we need to get all like the hooks and stuff off the walls as well. Right, so I've removed everything from the walls, any like screws, hooks, anything like that, pulled down the curtains. I'm really struggling to get rid of this like a wooden batten above the window. I'm really struggling to get rid of it. Don't really know what to do. I think I might just like tackle it later, but I kind of want to just start like stripping down some of this wallpaper. I'm hoping, I've actually never stripped wallpaper before. I hope, like you can see in areas here, it's already kind of like lifting away. Oh my gosh, that is bliss. Ugh. yeah, it's already lifting away in quite a lot of places, so I'm hoping with a steamer it will just lift off pretty easily. That's the hope. But yeah, I'm just gonna start cracking with the steamer now. I think it takes like 12 minutes to heat up anyway. Right, so this is what I've managed to do in about half an hour. It's not the quickest. This one came off pretty easy, but this one didn't. So hopefully some places where it's loose will be a bit quicker. Yeah, it's like 1:45 now, so I'm gonna stop for lunch. You guys are probably really bored of watching me steam wallpaper. So I'm gonna cut this until we're at a better stage. Good morning, guys. So, sorry for the noise, but the wallpaper steamer is just heating up. So it is 8:30. We're gonna crack on with this pretty early this morning. So I wanted to get all the wallpaper stripped yesterday. We got quite a lot done. Steve came and helped me out, but we just ran out of time. It got really late. Not really late, it got to like 5:30 and we were just like, I'm done for the day. So we need to finish. I'll give you a quick tour of what we've done so far. So there's our little wallpaper steamer heating up. This whole wall is done. I don't know if you can see, but like all of this is like the lining paper. So a lot of the wallpaper actually did just peel off, but some of the lining paper was like better stuck down than others. So we've literally just got kind of like that little bit, this bit, and some bits over here as well. And then teeny tiny bits around the radiator. But we are pretty much done, nearly done. Hopefully it won't take us too much longer to finish this off. We also found this yesterday, so peeled off some of the wallpaper. I thought this was really cool. So it's decorated by Kevin and Lucas, I think, 1996. And then it says then redecorated December 2000 and something. I can't read the whole thing. But how cool is that? It's got like a little, they've like drawn a scroll and everything. I don't know if you can see, but I thought that was pretty cool. We're obviously gonna be painting. So if we were wallpapering, we would add on top of that. But yeah, we're gonna be painting. I'm not gonna film us steaming more wallpaper off because it's literally the most boring thing in the world. If anyone is interested, we got the Wagner wallpaper steamer for B&Q. It had really good reviews. It seems to be pretty good. I think it was only like £35 or something. When I looked, there was like 2 different options. It was either steaming or using like a wallpaper stripper, which is like a chemical, and I just did not want to do that. And we've got wallpaper in pretty much every single room of this house, so investing in a steamer was actually like a really good idea. My mum and my sister are actually coming up for the weekend. I think my mum has a spare wallpaper stripper, so steamer even. So I think I'm going to ask her to bring that up so that maybe we can like both have one and we'll just tackle it way quicker. But I'm going to stop blabbing on. We need to pop out to B&Q after this as well because there's a couple, we need like some primer for the walls and whatever. But I will check back in with you guys once we've kind of taken all the wallpaper down, which is hopefully not that long. Right, I thought I'd give you guys a super quick, very boring update, but all of the wallpaper has been stripped. I've also filled in loads of the little kind of holes and cracks and stuff just with some poly filler. I didn't really want to film in here because obviously it's really boring watching us strip wallpaper, but it got really like steamy in here as well and I didn't want to mess up my camera. Next step is we're gonna sand all of the walls down. So they're pretty like rough at the moment. So we're gonna go in with a sander. We've got an electric one and we've also got this like handheld kind of manual sander as well. So we're just gonna go in with like a really light grit, I think, and just smooth it out before we start painting. Again, I'm not gonna be able to vlog that because it may get really dusty in here and I don't wanna mess up my camera. So sorry this has been a bit boring so far, but this is where we're at with it. I'll just give you a quick pan of the room so you guys can kind of see what it's looking like. Right, sander option, all focus. Number one, we've got an electric sander, but I think we've only got like one piece of sandpaper. I don't know where they've gone. And then option number two, so we can probably have one each, is this. I got this on Amazon. I never knew these existed until pretty recently. Ooh. It's like, get rid of that. It's like a handle, and then you like just clip in your sandpaper, so you can use this for anything, but it means that rather than using like a really crap little sanding block, you've got like a proper spongy handle to hold on to.
Didn't know you'd ordered that.
Yeah, and it came with like, I think it came with like 50 different sandpapers, and I think it's only like a tenner or something. So I'll link it down below and let you know what I think of it. But it looks pretty good. So yeah, we're gonna start sanding away now. I'll show you before and after. Nothing to be able to tell. It's not too bad, it's just like a little bit, it's not quite smooth. So hopefully, time now is, it's nearly 2 o'clock. So hopefully this won't take any longer than an hour. And then we'll be wiping down the walls and painting, which I'll show you guys obviously because there's no reason why I can't paint and film. But what I find really weird is that Steve finds this stage really exciting because he likes seeing like the change in the process. I find this stage so boring because I like the finished product. I find until I actually think it starts to look nice, this stage for me is just like so boring. So we're gonna slog away, get this done. We're hoping to get, I don't know how many coats of primer we're gonna need, but we're hoping to get at least the first one done today. And then hopefully tomorrow we can actually start bringing some furniture in here because we're not sleeping on a proper bed frame at the moment. And I really miss it because sleeping on a mattress on the floor is not the same. So let's crack on. All sanded. We've wiped down the walls with like a damp cloth, wait for it to dry. We're gonna go with our primer now. We've also been round and like, well, Steve's just been round and hoovered and got all the dust, so we're not gonna kick it back up onto the walls. So yeah, we went with, I'll show you what I got.
Oh, is that almost double paint on my head?
Yeah. Oh, this is the Leyland wood and plaster undercoat primer for interior and exterior. Never used it before, but I do like Leyland stuff, so we'll see how it is. It'll be interesting to see how well we have actually sanded these walls because they were seriously rough, and it's honestly so difficult to tell when they kind of look like this without literally stroking every single inch of the wall. So we'll see once we put the primer on whether we can see more blemishes or whether we need to do a bit more sanding.
Praying for no more sanding.
Praying for no more sanding because it got so dusty in here. I've had to like wash my face and get all of the dust off.
We need showers badly.
Yeah, so plan is actually to do 1 coat of primer.
Yep.
Time now is 4 o'clock. And then we need to have a quick shower. We've got to go out to Dunelm and IKEA to pick up some bits.
Yeah.
So
busy day today, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's get going. Your roller's down now.
Thanks.
I'll do edges. Right, first coat of primer is done. It actually had like pretty decent coverage, bearing in mind most of that wall was like brown. It's starting to look a lot brighter and cleaner in here. We desperately need to change that light fitting out. I've got a really, really nice one I'm going to show you guys. When we're painting it white, so basically it's making the skirting boards and the radiator look more kind of cream, which isn't ideal, but they're not permanent fixtures, as is the window. That isn't going to be like that forever, but there's no point painting it because we're not sure if we're just going to have the glazing replaced or the whole window replaced. So until we make that decision, we're not going to waste time painting it because there's just no point. The only bits I haven't done yet are these little bits because the filler isn't 100% dry. So what we're going to do is leave this all night to properly dry it out. Tomorrow, I think we want to do a second coat of primer. We're not entirely sure. Probably a second coat of primer. It only takes 1 or 2 hours to dry, but I want to make sure that I can go around in the daylight, see any kind of like scratches, notches, anything that needs to be filled that I couldn't see before, because everything was so like all over the place. But I know it's really difficult to tell on camera. The lighting is awful because obviously it's pitch black outside, but it is looking so much better in here. Hello. Yeah, so now we're going to shower, get all this paint off of us and head to IKEA and Dunelm and pick up some bits, which I will show you in probably the next vlog. But thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really supports my channel. We've got so much more coming up with this bungalow. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.